Hello again, everyone. Alan back once again for another in my series of deck reviews. And what I have today is another deck from Karnival-Inc.com. And this is the Dose deck. Kind of along the lines of the Deadeye's deck in a way, but probably a little bit less as far as the amount that I like it, just because of a couple of different things, and I'll kind of touch on those as I go. But we could run over the box here real quick. I want to show you, it's just got on both sides of the box, it's got this face with the eyes X'd out and like a piece of dark paper or something over the mouth. You see it does have a U.S. Playing Card Company seal on it. On one side of the box, it's got Karnival-Inc.com advertisement on it. The other side just says Made in USA. The bottom of the box has a Jack of Clubs reveal, also with the Karnival-Inc.com labeled there. So the top of the box just has a couple of the same emblems, the two faces, and in between there that is covered up by the seal says Karnival Dose. So it's just a basic, just your basic black box, no big deal. It's not the most pleasing to the eye, obviously, but then again, neither was the Karnival Deadeye deck, in my opinion. Going over some of the cards that actually come with the deck, you get an advertising card for Karnival Inc. One side of it has "You Will Choose the Four of Clubs," kind of a reveal type of a card, and then on the other side it is just an advertising card. Really, nothing thrilling about that. So it's just your basic ad card for Karnival-Inc.com. You also get a double backer, and this is one of the things that I don't like about this deck, is the fact that they are a one-way back. So obviously, like that, they're going to show up differently, and that is one thing that I don't care for as far as this deck goes, is the fact that it is a one-way back. But you do get that double backer there. You also get two jokers that have a reveal. I'll let you take a peek at both of those. And as you can see, in the one joker on the right, he has a top hat on, and in the joker on the left, he has no top hat, but there's an Ace of Heart reveal, what appears to be stuck in his skull, which is I don't know, morbid, I guess, kind of along the lines of the Karnival Deadeye deck. The cards themselves, it's on a pretty nice stock, probably not the best stock, maybe just a touch above maybe regular bicycle. But and the one thing I didn't like about this deck is you can see all of the aces look the same. They have the Karnival Dose written at the bottom, and basically there's a little skeleton at the top of the pip, as you can see there, and then just a large pip with a bunch of, you know, line work and that type of thing. Now also, if you look at the spade pip underneath the index, you can see there's a little small skull and crossbones in the pip. Now the rest of the cards do not have that. As you can see, there are no skull and crossbones in the indexes. And here is the like the Ace of Diamonds. It looks exactly like the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Clubs is the same way. It looks the same. And of course the Ace of Hearts is also the same way. So that's kind of that's one thing I really don't care for in this deck, is they didn't make the Ace of Spades unique. And of course the other thing about the deck that I didn't really care for too much was the one-way back. You can get a real good close look at the back. It's kind of a faded black color, just kind of a, I don't know, it's just different. Not a deck that I would probably use a whole lot for Magic, although it is, I mean, handling wise, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it'll handle as well as any other deck. It's just I don't like the way it looks. It just, I don't know, doesn't really appeal to me. We can take a look at some of the other cards, the numbered cards. You have, you know, there's the 2 of spades there. They have different, like you can see the small writing in there, and then you got these random skulls and kind of just morbid kind of pictures throughout the cards. And if you look at the court cards in this deck, like the faces on the backs of the cards, you got the lines or the cross X's over the eyes and the strip over the mouth as well. And all of the court cards are that way, as you can see. They all have that that look to them, which is not something, you know, I really care for. But I guess if you collect decks, this is just one of those odd, different kind of decks that you would, you know, you would collect. So as far as that goes, that's pretty much your basic deck. There's nothing super awesome about it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I like the way they do fan, and of course I'm going to do a quick handling video included with this video that'll go over the handling and the spreading abilities and stuff of this deck. So once again, stay tuned for that portion of the video. It's coming right up. We'll get to it, and we'll finish her up. Now, the Karnival Dose deck, once you get past the way it looks, and if you can stomach the one-way backs on these cards, then when you get right down to handling, you're getting a pretty good handling deck. It's on decent stock. I wouldn't put it much above regular bicycle stock. Maybe more of the equivalent to the old bicycle stock before they came out with the standards. But it's pretty much a basic bicycle deck with some odd looking faces to it. I wouldn't personally use it for Magic, but as you can see, I'm a big fan of fanning cards, and the fans come out pretty nice with this deck, both ways, fronts and backs. So beyond those one-way backs and then the morbidness of the front, if you're just looking at strictly at the handling of the deck, is perfectly fine, just like any other deck, just like any bicycle deck, or fans and handles, as well as any Theory 11 deck, in my opinion. It's just a matter of what it looks like, and I probably wouldn't use this deck for any kind of Magic, just because of, you know, the way it looks. So, but as you can see there, it spreads just great, and it fans just great. So that being said, it is what it is. It's a great handling deck, just not the greatest deck to look at, in my opinion. That is the Karnival Dose deck. Please check out my channel with other deck review videos, as well as card tricks and other card related fun stuff. Be sure to check the link in the description. That'll take you to Ace King Cards, which is where I get the majority of my decks. He does great service, so I definitely recommend him. Stay tuned for my first contest here coming up in the next week or two. I'll be getting that up and rolling, so stay tuned for that. And I want to thank all my subscribers for being subscribers, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And I want to say have a very safe and happy new year, and we will see you soon.